officially launched on the 30th of September, like a full-on commercial station, but the reach is still limited. But the plan is that they will get you can be able to get it online via an app. You can get it on your smart speaker. So when you shout out, Alexa, play, because at the moment I shout out, Alexa, play Radio Tiercoid from TuneIn.
I cannot play that on TuneIn. Radio from TuneIn.
You can.
You've set mine off now.
Have I? Anyway, and it comes in. So on your smart speaker, like
I can't believe this. And what's on it? Dana. All kinds of everything was on
there. Yeah, that's right. That's the kind of stuff they play. They play a cross section of stuff. Some of the music is on there at the moment.
Alexa off.
Some of it is okay. Some of it is a bit not really. But then again, they've geared it to that community. So it's still going to be, to a similar community, but they hope then to spread it a wider pitch around,
Yeah.
So I'm doing Monday and Thursday afternoons, 1 till 3. That's my slot, So there's a patchwork quilt of all the people who are being involved, who all got little spots and whatever. Yeah,
it's not broadcast. You can't pick it up on the radio then.
Well, you can. No, you as in FM. No, because it's got it's on FM 105.6 is the frequency, but because of the strength of signal they've got coming out, you won't get it down here, but you'll get it in what they call Swansea North and East at the moment on FM. If you're if you're driving down the motorway, past that, and you do a little tune to 105.6, you'll get it. It'll come up on your little thing, Radio Tiercoid. But you won't get it in Mumbles, you won't get it in Central Swansea. So the plan is that when the DAB signal changes next year, it'll be available a lot more on DAB and online, or via an app, or via the smart speaker. So that'll spread it,
You'll have to say then, so all you Langland lovies, I'm afraid you won't be hearing me today.
Yeah.
There's no Wi-Fi signal in Langland.
Unless, of course, you ask your smart speaker, play SA Radio Live from TuneIn, and they'll get it then.
Yeah.
I've forgotten about that. I used to have a radio show as well, once a week for an hour and a half it was, and it was called Just for Fun. And it was for me to do all the research, to bring in records, and then we played tracks of records, of albums, not the normal run-of-the-mill shit. And then we just talk about it, It was really great for the first 6 months. Then it started getting really hard to find records.
Is that
already used?
There where you are now? Is that
it was in Benedict. It's about 40 kilometers from here, but that had a big reach, it had about a 50, 60 kilometer area, But that was, and people, I never thought, because it's weird, because you're in front of a microphone, you're just talking away, and it was with Dan and the other guy, and the girl behind the glass, doing the records, and it was all with discs, no pre-recorded, blah blah blah, and you don't realize how many people do actually listen to it.
Yeah.
I'd go and do a gig. Oh, we heard you Wednesday on Just for Fun. It was a great show. Thank you. Oh yeah. Wow. Because once
actually listening.
Yeah, people actually listening to it, and they used to look forward to it. Because I used to just give them a load of not a bunch of shit, but it wasn't the standard French radio thing. Like. It was a bit of exoticism with the Welsh TV.
Yeah.
I suppose with Wi-Fi, they'll know how many people are listening if you're using Wi-Fi, won't they?
They what?
Yeah. They'll know how many people are listening.
Yeah.
Because you can get a signal back from whoever's tuned into your program on Wi-Fi, can't you?
Yeah. Yeah. When I was working on Swansea Sound, and I used to get sometimes email coming in from Canada or whatever of Swansea expats who'd gone out there and they were picking it up online, you know. And that was 10, 12, 15 years ago.
Yeah, do you know what this? I'll have to look up the average age of the presenters there. I'm
Oh yeah,
you and Rob have pushed it up to about.
no, everybody's mature because I think it's pitched at the over 40, 45 and over because because we're all not far double that age, you know.
Yeah.
There are some young ones who are maybe only in their mid-50s.
The youngsters.
Well, yeah, young people tend not to listen to radio anymore, do they? They have their own. They don't go to Instagram or something now, or
Well, they don't know what they're missing.
Yeah.
It's one of those things. I mean, but we're as oldies are only just getting into things like Zoom.
Yeah. How does it go? Oh, and I'm just counting the numbers, Con. And is it next week? It's 200. Is this 199 tonight?
I think this could be 199. Yeah.
So we having a party next weekend. We having
Party hats.
We having a cake.
Cake and everything like that.
Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it?
All right, and whatever. Everybody
make a cake.
And
where's Biscuit away? Is he?
Yeah, he's still away. He's voyaging.
Where is he, in this country or abroad?
Yeah, he's up north, I think.
All right.
Hey, by gum, he's going to buy some Orvis.
When I was a boy, when I was a boy, you could only have it
one. That's up north, isn't it? You don't want to go too far.
How's that? You go past Abergavenny and you're up north, isn't it?
I was looking the other day at all the tents and all the equipment that was left at Glastonbury, and I was thinking, when we had tents, you used to for about 5 years, didn't you, or longer?
Oh yeah.
But, now everything's completely disposable, isn't it? I mean, chairs, everything is just left there.
Yeah, you were lucky if you had a tent. We had a cardboard box.
Oh, you were like
cardboard
box. Used to dream of a cardboard box.
Oh, did you see? But was it Michael? Was it you that there was a post up recently? 2 pictures, one on top, one below, and one was, that's right. This is a field after there'd been a biker festival, and the field is pristine. This is a field after Glastonbury. It's it's full of tents and rubble and everything just left behind.
I did that, but I seen it. Yeah.
They have a team going in there, then, don't they? You know, it's jobs for people for 2 days. Go and clean it up.
Yeah. I would imagine longer because it's huge now. The size.
That's really a mirror on the modern society, isn't it? You know, can't be fucked. Or maybe they're not intelligent enough because you know when you throw out your tent in 2 seconds, folding those back up can be a problem if you haven't got a brain cell.
Yeah.
Because there is a technique in it. First time I tried to do it, I was there for a while, you know, and everybody on the camping was laughing at me. I just couldn't get over it.
You twist and fold, don't you?
Yeah, but
you're not getting sorted.
But they actually do fold more easily than you think. You think you're going to snap it.
Yeah, I'll find
Well,
out.
the little pop-up ones do, don't they? Yeah. I mean, it's the 1 and 2 man things. But if you remember, my parents bought a continental tent. I slept 3 or 4.
That was the word, wasn't it?
The one that looked like a toilet.
That's one, yeah.
I remember that one.
The little bargains we all slept. The only thing was when it rained, the water came through. Yeah, only like a little bit, but it came through.
Yeah. Did that one have the interior bedroom thing? Is it? I can't remember.
Zip-in bedroom.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. The little bedroom inside.
The little foyer bit in the front or something like that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And you could open the door up like that with poles and put it up or something like that. Yeah. I remember.
Everybody's frozen except me.
I'm moving.
See?
Everybody's
Can you
frozen.
hear me?
Me and my
You're
You're
frozen,
frozen,
Mike, yeah.
Michael. We're all moving. You were frozen then.
All right. Sorry. It's just me
It
then.
must be your Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it's been a bit funny lately, actually.
Well, everybody's has been a bit funny. Yeah.
Even that, that word I can't say, Alex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a bit odd lately.
That's close to Alexa, play.
Yeah, yeah.
Alexa, play me Stairway to Heaven.
She didn't hear you.
I haven't got it.
No, but mine might have heard you then.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's a bit like Siri, really, isn't it? Alexa, I think.
Yeah, I think it's the same thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Different make, is it?
But it's nice being lazy and just say, "Oh, play something," rather than
Oh yeah, because
physically go and do it yourself.
you almost have a game. Because what happens is, if I'm looking for a particular song in my mind, I will say, "Oh, I'll ask her to put it on." Yep, on it comes, and then after that's finished playing, it'll play something else by somebody else, and you think, "Oh yeah, I haven't done this for ages," and then it'll play something else,
Yeah.
and it picks up from one song a style and a that you want, and the whole string of music then will be, "Oh, I like this. Oh, this is good," and then some people will come on, and I think, "Oh yeah, I haven't done this for ages. Who is it?" So you stop then and you just say, "Hey, who's this?" And back will come straight away. It'll tell you who it is and what the song is. Oh, I was right. Oh, I was wrong, and then it just carries on. And sometimes I can go for an hour or two just listening to this random selection of songs. Just pick one.
Down the Alexa rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'll probably just say, "Alexa, play 1970s hits" or something like that.
Yeah, but when I do it, I always have to, after my command, I always have to say from Spotify. Otherwise, because it's an Amazon product, if you don't say from Spotify, it starts playing you what you've asked for from Amazon. So then Amazon is like watching commercial TV. You get 2 tracks, then you get an advert. Then you get another 2 tracks and an advert.
Yeah,
So
then they wouldn't play anything, and they say if you want to play more tracks, you've got to pay $9.99 a month.
that's it, yeah. So because I have Spotify, I pay my £10 a month for Spotify. So I don't have to do a subscription to Amazon.
No.
No point to 2 subscriptions. But Spotify, you don't have any adverts. You just ask for what you want and it plays it.
But that's you're paid for that, don't you? Because
Yeah, it's £10 a month subscription for
Yeah.
Spotify. Yeah.
But there is a radio channel. There is a channel which just plays 70s music. I forgot
Oh
what
yeah,
it's
I
called.
mean it plays anything. I mean, apart from playing songs, let's try now here. Alexa, play Laurel Canyon Radio from TuneIn.
I cannot find a station named Canyon on TuneIn.
You can. Alexa, play Laurel Canyon Radio.
I'm having trouble hearing. Can you say that again?
See,
Music.
she's smart asses then, and she comes back and says, "Here's some music based on Laurel Canyon from Amazon Music." So it's playing some country music now. Alexa, stop.
My one didn't pick anything up at all. So
You what?
mine one didn't pick anything up. But I've got a set not to play adverts.
Yeah. What, your Amazon?
Yeah.
Is that what you have an Amazon thing, do you?
Yeah.
Is Siri an Amazon thing?
Oh, I don't know. No, I don't think
No,
so.
Siri is Apple.
Apple,
it?
yeah.
All right.
Is that what
'Cause
play?
Alexa is Amazon, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is it? Or is it Google?
yeah.
Or is it what?
Google.
Well, it automatically wants to feed me Amazon stuff.
Okay.
No, it's supported by Amazon.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. No, it's not Google, is it? No.
No,
Right.
I don't think so.
Google have.
On a
Google
quick,
have-
I can see we got about 2 minutes. and I won't be able to come back after that. Quick thing on the air show yesterday and today, I just caught the red arrows at the end of the day. We were down at Verdi's on the terrace, not that busy, bit of a windy day, and today I was playing croquet when the top of the bill was the typhoon. I could hear it. I couldn't see it for the life of me. And I think where we were standing on the croquet lawn and the trees, it was in that, it wasn't high up and it wasn't low down. But I could hear it every time it came around, the typhoon.
You would have seen it, but it went into cloud fairly quickly once it went up. And it
Well, I
did
did see
mostly
it once when it went up high and it did a couple of spirals.
It only come round Mambo's way once, really.
Did
The
it?
rest of the time, it went overneath.
I could hear the back end of it though, about
Yeah.
3 times. I'm
Who,
sure.
who pays for
Yeah.
all this, Mike? Do you know?
Swansea Council, but they get it all back by the parking and the stalls and everything.
Franchises from the stalls.
Yeah.
No, I just wondered how it's paid for and how they got their money back.
Nobody knows. That's like a state secret.
That's what.
Can you ask under
It's
the Freedom
beautiful,
of
isn't it?
Information Act, huh, Mike?
You probably could, but they say that it's somehow not available because it will let something out of the bag. I don't know what people get paid or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
So they've got some way of doing it where they don't have to tell you.
It's a bit like when they were asking and DJs and people who work for the BBC had to say how much they earned. Remember that?
Yeah.
There's a big scandal about that, with people not getting the same amount.
It's because companies like, say, you, for instance, may give them a quote, and all those quotes would have to be there then, or the ones that accepted.
Here's a choice of food and drink to satisfy anyone and everyone. You'll find something to please you to add to your evening's enjoyment. Something to please all tastes and age groups.
Dupler Lumber has served the Lancaster area since 1949, offering the finest in building material. Duplers welcome your business and your questions. Consult us for experienced and money-saving advice. Everything that you need in lumber, plus custom saving and cabinet making. Remember, for your every need in top-quality building materials, a 2x4 or a truckload, it's Dupler Lumber, your Insulite dealer, East Main Street in Pike.
April, he's rented it twice, I think. And I said, yeah, how's business on the renting? And I haven't seen many people. He says, oh, B&B are pulling out of France or Brittany.
Yeah.
Airbnb are pulling out of Brittany, and he's lost all his clients and everything, you know.
They're introducing new legislation. First of all, you've got to get planning permission, and then they're going to introduce all the same safety regulations as bed and breakfast have to have.
Ooh, that's a lot.
Wow, that's going to stop a
A
lot.
fire door costs about 600 quid, doesn't it? No?
Well, I said he needs, fire, he needs electrical safety certificates. There's all sorts of stuff. It costs thousands.
But I was down in the captain's cabin the other week, and he's built a little bit on top there. It's all done properly, but the hoops he had to go through to get insurance or fire alarms put in there, all in the proper conduit, fire doors, fire windows, and nobody lives there.
Yeah.
There's nobody above or below or next door, but you still got to go through them. And I think the door that he had to have with the push bar cost, I think it was nearly £1,000.
Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It's hugely expensive, everything at the moment.
See, a lot of people just you can call anything an Airbnb. There is no category it fits into. You can have a shed in a garden called Airbnb. You can do anything you like to with Airbnb. There's no control, and that's been the problem.
Yeah, because originally it was really that you sort of share a room in your house, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's where it
Where
started.
you live.
Yeah.
Yeah, whereas now it's you just have a house and you let it out to people.
Yeah, that's what they do in Gowan. A lot of the holiday homes now are Airbnbs.
In fact, there's an advert on the telly at the moment, and it's saying about letting people out, Airbnb, and I think it's in Wales actually, and they're all out there, sort of drinking, having music, and sort of everything. I thought, well, that's just what you want next door to you on a Saturday night, 1 o'clock in the morning, isn't it?
Lovely.
It devalues the value of your property if the property next door becomes an Airbnb.
Yeah, and also it's your fire risk to you is greater, isn't it? Because particularly if you're in a terraced house with if a house next door, you're very much at risk of going up with you, aren't you? But,
well, that's what they're trying to do, because at the moment there is no legislation, there's no legal requirement to do anything to convert a house or a flat to an Airbnb, and that's the big concern.
You don't have to have door closers or
No,
anything.
nothing at all. You don't even have to have a fire extinguisher.
No, I didn't know that. I always thought,
Yeah, and people just use them, which is fair enough. And to be fair, most of them are fairly safe.
yeah.
But there's a shed load of them who really aren't safe. They've never had an electrical safety certificate carried out. Never
Well,
had a
it's
gas
just one
certificate.
occasion, isn't it, where you do get something go wrong.
Well, that's it.
Well, I mean, people I notice in Swansea particularly, they don't rewire a house until something sort of goes wrong.
Yeah. Well, people don't today. It's like taking your car to the garage. You don't take it into something breaks.
Well, unless these people take it in for a service every year, but yeah, it is a problem because a lot of the houses here, like, are probably sort of between 60, 70 years old now, maybe 100 years in that bracket. So all the wiring was done now. It doesn't meet standards, does it?
I know. Okay. I think it's next year that house insurance policies will require you to have a electrical safety check if it's over 10 years old. At the moment, all commercial premises have to have one every 10 years. And they're going to bring that into domestic dwellings.
Yeah. It's like I was going to put power out to my sheds. I got power out there, but I got it via an extension lead. So at least with that one, I can sort of unplug it and plug it in, and it's all sort of kosher.
Yeah.
But if I did it permanently, I'd have to have all sorts of certificates and
You have to dig a trench.
protection systems. Sorry?
Dig a trench, put your cable in with the surround support.
Not quite as simple as that anymore, Con.
No?
No, you have to have separate isolating points for a garden shed. It's got to be earth leak protection. There's only so many sockets you can have. There's all sorts of weird, wonderful things.
Shed,
I know.
You
only have a light in there. Well, although these days people have lights, fridges, freezers, all sorts of things.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. I mean, it's just the way it is, isn't it? I mean,
well,
like
it should be.
It's all there. I got everything there. The only difference is I got it on the extension lead.
Yeah.
Although the extension leads an armor cable, so that's pretty sort of safe anyway. So, but yeah.
The same legislation they're going to bring in for holiday lets as well. So people who've got these second homes in Gower and rent them out, they will also have to.
I wonder who will inspect these, because they haven't got many inspectors at the council at the moment.
Well, no, you will have to pay for an electrical contractor to issue a certificate. And
so you have to submit all these different certificates they're going to ask you to provide.
You just upload them. It's no big deal for the
then somebody's still got to come around and check it, haven't they?
Well, no, I don't think they have to. If all they're after is safety certificates to start with.
So what on the electrical side, you'd just be somebody with Part P then, who just sign it off.
It'll have to be more than Part P. It'll have to be somebody who is an approved electrical contractor with a certificate. You know, like NIC, IEA, whatever it's called.
Yeah. Yeah, because
But it's been a long time coming.
like for things like that though, you just normally apply for it and they give it to you.
I know, that's why it'd be a bit more than Part P.
Yeah.
The Part P is normally when you alter something or do a
Well,
minimum
Part P,
amount of alteration.
you have got to pass an exam to get it, haven't you?
Yeah, you got to be able to read and write, Mike.
Well, I don't know. I think it was. I thought it was. I did it. I thought it was quite hard, to be honest.
Yeah.
Some of the things they asked. I mean, even they asked hard questions with the pat testing, and pat testing anybody can do it. But,
That's right.
It's a nonsense as well because you don't need it. But
I don't even understand what you're talking about.
Portable appliance testing. So you just go have a portable appliance tested to make sure they're electrically safe.
Okay.
But most of the time, it's just a physical examination that the cable is okay. You know, because you can't test anything. For instance, electronic, we can't test anything because you can't put 1,000 volts through them to make sure the circuits are okay because it'll fry everything.
Right.
No,
So
yeah,
you
you
just
still plug it into a socket in the box you carry around with you, which then plugs into the mains, doesn't it? And it checks
Yeah,
the earthly kit or
yeah, but you know that's nothing. If anything had a fault, it would blow the fuse. It should blow the fuse anyway.
yeah.
So because that's set at 100 milliamps, I think, and the test is at 500 milliamps. So, but hey ho. I mean, I mean, also when you go and think of these things, isn't it about what the risk is? I mean, like there's not many fires these days, is there? Because people, one, they don't smoke so much. Well, people don't smoke,
and there's fire alarms as well.
People don't make chips anymore.
Yeah.
Well,
They use air fryers.
Well, chips was a huge cause of fires, wasn't it?
Yeah, chip bangs.
And also people don't have coal fires anymore, so there's not much risk of fires anymore. So
most fires electrical, aren't they?
Yeah, well. Electrical is the thing they blame when they can't find anything else, isn't it?
Yeah.
I often send it strange, like, oh, it was a loose wire in the loft or something. Yeah, I'm sure like the loft has collapsed and everything's down in a heap on the floor. How would they ever know that? I just don't know.
Yeah,
you just got to guess, haven't you? You know, they don't go in. What was that film? Fire Draft.
Oh, Backdraft.
Yeah, they did proper investigations there, so they were real forensic sort of scientists looking back and see how fires are caused. But I don't think they do that anymore. Remember the pier, the fire there, it was done within sort of 24 hours that they reckoned it was an accident and all that sort of.
I said that job. No, sorry.
Oh, can't say that, Con. Allegedly.
I didn't say it. I allegedly I said it. I heard allegedly.
Yeah.
But
there's all sorts of new stuff coming. It's like the fire. You have to have a fire suppression system on any house conversion. If you convert a garage to a holiday let or whatever, you got to put a full fire suppression system in. That's about $5,000.
What, like a sprinkler?
Yeah, all new houses have to have them.
Do they?
Well, sprinklers.
Yeah. And the same thing will happen to Airbnbs. They're going to try and introduce it into rented accommodation because you get all sorts of people doing all sorts of stupid things.
Yeah, we use our fire alarm to know when the toast is ready.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it's like Grenville Tower. Nobody ever bothered checking anything till there's an accident, and then there was a big accident, and they all said, "Oh, maybe we should have done something about this."
It's funny you said that. I checked my what's it called? Mono. The gas.
Carbon monoxide.
Yeah, carbon monoxide alarm today that I haven't done for 2 years. Strange enough, and it still seems to be working.
This is in the kitchen, is it?
No, it's where the boiler is.
All right, same thing.
How do you check that? Do you sort of get close to it and breathe in it, or what?
No, you just press the
Press
test
the button in
button.
the middle.
We get a heavy smoker to come and breathe over it.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Whiskey vapors.
Oh, there we go.
apparently,
There's
set
a
them
job
off
for
the
me, Mike, when I come back. A carbon monoxide tester.
That's it, yeah. So it seems to me the jobs in the futures are going to be sort of alarm fitters,
Yeah.
fire suppressors, and fire extinguisher engineers.
Right.
You know, we have 4 fire alarms in the castle, yeah, and it's all bare. Well, you know them, Kipper.
Yeah.
And it's all bare walls. It's
I know.
crazy.
I know.
But you know, stone burns, Mike.
Well, yeah. But it's been there for over 1,000 years, Con. It's been nice.
Yeah.
Pretty fire resistant by now.
Yeah, must have built them a natural resistance to it by now.
Well, I don't know. If there's a way to do things, they do. I mean, I think that's. I'm looking at the time. What we got?
A minute left,
30,
boys.
39. Was it 40?
Yeah. It's a minute left.
We one
I'm
minute.
going to show off anyway. So
Yeah.
yeah.
That was a good chat, boys. It's great.
That's the way it is, isn't it? Well, it all started. You've been trapped under the curl down in Tipau, wherever you work on.
Yeah, right. Tiapo. Chops.
Yeah.
Chops.
Yeah. But yeah. We'll have to see.
Worst nightmare, wouldn't it?
Yeah, we're saying, Kip, before you go, we'll have to see if we can get a couple more people to come on.
Yeah.
If you when you come across people,
I will do. I'll remind them to get on, come and join us.
Yeah, I don't see so many people now, but
okay, right. So anybody who's watching this, if you want to come along and have a chat with us, you know us, we know you, and